All right, now coming onto the field, center referee Drew Lowe will give the signal, and then our third match of the day will begin.
You said he dropped one off over here already.
Not with me, did it? No, it's not there. All right, kickoff coming here.
Four and five.
Taylor Swallow with the kickoff, not going 10.
Kickoff did not go 10.
That's going to be North Pacific Coast choice.
Pacific 2 goes to Scrum Center.
Okay. 4 and 5.
Okay. Back at fly half is Michael Makuru Tumusimi from Uganda. And last year, Makuru, and as I was in San Francisco with my wife watching rugby at World Cup Sevens, got to meet Makuru's family, and very sweet family. Mother adores people who get their name right. So, Ms. Tumusimi, it's glad to see you out there. Glad to see your son out there playing today, and glad to see you in San Francisco. Hope you're watching today. Put in Gabriel Martinez is going to take it himself, gives it out to the 14. Jacob Jenkins. Jenkins is away, and into touch is Jenkins.
Jacob Jenkins on the run for Pacific Northwest. Took the ball into touch. We'll have a line out. And there will be a South throw-in.
Throw in by Danon Matthews.
Good.
Martinez straight back. It's going to be a kick downfield. Excuse me, that's not Martinez. It's Fernandez straight back to Swallow. Swallow kicks downfield, and the Pac Coast cleans up now. Martinez passed a little bit too much, and it's going to be a knock on. South will get possession here. Something we've learned a lot of this year looking at the MLR is watching scrum halves who know how to give the feed, not just an accurate feed, but one that's appropriately soft or a dart. And in that case, Martinez putting a little too much on it. And his target just wasn't quite ready for that much being on it. Strong drive by Pac Coast. Picked up by the 6, Mike O'Terre. But it's going to come back, be a scrum to the south again. Came straight out the tunnel, says Drew Lowe. Nice referee contingents today. Have young referees, established referees, and up-and-coming referees out here today. And also have 2 very fine referee coaches monitoring them and coaching them, as well as a established MLR 4th official working as the 4th. That scrum is a little bit dangerous. Drew Lowe whistles it up as the South gets picked up. And we've got people hurt out there needing the AT. So we're going to take a break here. I want to talk to you about Go Play Sports Tours. Go Play Sports Tours offers the world's best international training programs that combine the thrill of playing at the highest level with rugby cultural exchange programs for all levels and budgets. For more information, contact Go Play Sports Tours at goplaytours.com. Go Play Sports Tours is a division of ACES and an NSCRO travel partner. When scrums get pushed up like that, there'll be some necks that'll be tweaked a bit. Our ATs from Baylor College of Medicine are out there today making sure that everybody's fit to return to play after an incident like that. Impact Mouth Guards provides custom-fit, BPA-free, dental-grade mouth guards direct from the lab that produces guards for many dentists throughout the U.S. NSCRO teams can save nearly 50% when they order their kits from Impact. For more information, go to www.impactmouthguards.com. To order your team kit, contact Frank Rabinovich via email at frank@impactprotectionllc.com. That's frank@impactprotectionllc.com. Impact Mouth Guard are the custom mouth guard of choice for NSCRO and now an official mouth guard sponsor for Major League Rugby. Something you see in rugby as their opponents are being seen to by the medics, the Pac Coast team takes a knee and shows you how many of those guys have played rugby in high school, because that is something you see all over high school rugby in America. Somebody gets hurt, the whole team, the whole field takes a knee until he's done and seen to. That is a sign of respect from fellow players, and it's great stuff. Donald Causey coming off with the injury and pulled his back there, he says, and then
offside, penalty, South.
Martinez there, quick to get back there, Gabriel Martinez, but he knocked on the ball, and what Drew Lowe says is intentional. So South is going to get a kick to touch, and they're going to put it just inside Pac Coast Grizzly territory.
Throwing at the line out, just a few meters inside the center line.
Weaver with the throw in now. He gets it up to his 8-man, Vince Gilbert. Swallow with the show and go, steps through the hole, but he's met there by Mickey Miller. Now Weaver to the other side. He has Parrish or Rousset outside of him. And not back 10 is the call. Offside, is the call.
Offside.
No advantage gain, so Drew Lowe is going to bring it back to the mark of the lineout. And basically, Lowe's being told by his ARs that they were not behind the mark, they said. Swallow with a kick. It stays in, and it is picked up by what looks like Jacob Jenkins.
And the South will get the throw in at the line out.
That's Julius Williams picks it up and kicks the touch, and they're going to get South get a good return off of that one. It wasn't exactly where they wanted to go, but it gets them the line out inside Pac Coast territory anyway. 0-0 is the score here. And Big Corey Lindsay with the front take. Now Fernandez with the spin out. Fernandez again there on the ball. Swallow into Ben Clark. Ben Clark stopped hard by Tumasimi. Great tackle by the fly half there. Pat Coast has the ball now on the turnover, and they're driving forward. But somehow they picked up, and that was
Ball through
Greens.
the touch. It will be a throw in at the
That was
line
Stephen,
out for
not Wagner,
Pacific
excuse me,
Coast.
Zach Brockett with the take and go there. Nice take by Te Tumanako, but it wasn't straight in the line out, so Tumanako is not going to get that reception. Mid-south, the south, excuse me. Uncertain what goes on there. Gilbert has the ball.
Scrum, Pacific Coast.
Pat Coast is going to call for the scrum there. Looks like he's being called not in straight. Maakamuti taken and given to Martinez. Martinez outside finds Jeremy Santiago. Santiago making meters just like he did last year in the final. Now Trevor Releasney. Big Trevor Releasney definitely was a handful last year. Now Mike O'Terre driving forward. Tumasiimi takes the tackle, feeds it back inside to his 12, Mickey Miller. Miller making meters off of it. And now Martinez. Pat Coast just chewing away the meters here. Tumasiimi steps in to scrum half while Martinez is in, and feeds just going. And that's a dangerous tackle made on Isaac Carroll. Carroll with a great keep there while he was barreling through, but he was just basically tackled by his head. Tumasimi says, "Boys, you want to scrum again?" And they say, "Yeah, we like our odds here. We think we've got the South on the back foot." Scrum reset by Drew Lowe. Mako Muti takes it. Muti looking to go ahead. He's finally tackled. Comes out to the right. It's sloppy ball, but it is picked up. And offsides penalty is called.
Offsides, penalty called.
Tumasimi wants to go quickly,
Pacific Coast ball.
but he wasn't through the mark. And He's taking it now. Tumasimi with the try for the Pac Coast.
Try scored by Michael Tumasimi.
See the replay here. Tumasimi takes the tap, and then he starts stepping through once he knows where the mark is. Nobody's looking at him, and then he just takes on the run and dives in. Nice little sneak play by Tumasimi there. And it is Maka Muti is down.
And Tumasimi converts his
Big
own
hard
try.
man.
This brings a score in favor of Pacific
He's
Northwest.
got a little rubber leg there, so
7-0 over
you
the
expect the
South.
Baylor College of Medicine ATs to want to bring him off and check him over before he can go back on. Referee's time is off at the moment. As the ATs see the Muti. Tumasimi scoring that try and making the conversion. Returning to his ways of scoring, and scoring again. If he's not scoring, he's putting the ball in the hands of somebody who's going to do it. And that is just how Michael Tumasimi likes to play the game. Muti coming off, his legs are a little bit rubber there. Being brought off by his teammates. Ball's kicked right into the hands of the number 7, Joey Caver. Excuse me, that's number 12, Mickey Miller. Now Trevor Ulisini. Tumasimi getting the ball out to his midfield, and the ball moves into the hands of Matthew Mashad. Mashad driving forward, making 10 meters out of it. Now Isaac Carroll with the carry. Loose head prop. Tumasimi out. Ball's kicked through. It's loose ball. And Corey O'Neill has kicked that through and followed with it. But number 24, David Onyango, definitely has some run with it. Onyango's Cajun name. Mickey Miller stepping back inside, looking for Martinez. Can't find him. He's wrapped up. But Martinez is there to ruck. Tumasimi there to stand in for scrum half. Now Mike O'Terre. O'Terre with the carry. Martinez. Tumasimi. That's Tui. So I think Tui driving forward and penalized for holding on to the ball too long.
Penalty, holding on to the ball too long. Holding South.
And Stephen Wagner wants the kick for touch. And it's coming straight to the commentary tent and over our heads. Throw in here by Weaver. He finds his 8-man Vince Gilbert, and the ball's out to Swallow now. Swallow tackled up, and the ball is stolen from him. It's Swolo's having a hard time getting up now. Mashad kicks ahead. His number 11, Julius Williams, picks it up, but it was considered a knock-on by referee Drew Lowe.
Knock on, scrum, South put in.
South now having the ball out. Fernandez takes it out. Now it's Wagner. Wagner stepping inside. Wagner's got space, and he's going to take it to the middle. Stephen Wagner. Try time, South.
Try, Stephen Wagner.
Onyango, as dangerous as he looks, the Cal State Monterey Bay product, getting coached there by Michael Tumasini. Guster kicking him. Wagner attempting to convert his own try. And it is blocked by Jeremy Santiago, who well-timed his chase.
That brings the score
But,
in favor of Pacific Northwest, 7-5.
Drew Lowe found that Santiago left early.
Apparently offsides.
And that one's good, bringing the score 7-all.
The re-kick is good. Now the score is tied, 7-all.
Let's go, y'all. We're still in there. Yeah.
Coming back to restart, Santiago making sure he knows what is expected from Drew Lowe. Tumasimi with the restart here for Pat Coast. 7-all draw as the score. Pat Coast looking to get back at this one. Picked up by Stanley, the try scorer. He rolls out of a tackle before being brought down. Weaver having to come in to be scrum half because the scrum he's in, but counter ruck by the Grizzlies. Results in a knock on by the South. Scrum to the Grizzlies. Martinez last year was the backup scrum half to C.J. Ferrigno, who graduated and is now working as a bay pilot down at Galveston Bay, piloting in ships that come into the bay. Now going outside, it's Dana Matthews on the carry. Coming back into Mickey Miller. Mickey Miller driving forward with the ball. Coming outside now. Michael Tear. Now Tumasimi. Tumasimi back inside. Oh, and it's almost back right into Tumasimi. But Stanley picks up. And he's got the ball out. DC Carroll with the carry. Looks like Stanley again. It sure isn't Ben Saunders.
And the South Coast to touch. We're going to have a throw in by Pacific Coast in the lineup.
Wagner driven into touch there. Now Dana Matthews with the throw in. Interesting. Mickey Miller stepped into a flanker position here with Mafamuti going out. And that's what brought Onyango. And that is the half, folks. Score is 7-all. Pacific Coast and the South.
We are at the half.
You watched any of these matches last year, you know that the Pac Coast and Northeast matches played against everybody else were a little bit overkill. They're lopsided. But this year, one of the things we've seen is that everything's a bit more even. So don't go anywhere. We're going to see some great rugby today out of these teams, and looks like we're going to see a lot of even rugby. These teams have evened up and know what to expect of each other.
Right now, still in play.
What does life insurance have to do with rugby? More than you might think. Creating a strategic game plan in rugby is key to winning. A sevens match can change in an instant, so you need to have a strong defense, solid offense, and the flexibility to move between the two. It's the same for finding success in your financial life, whatever that means to you. Setting up a game plan that can help you tackle life is crucial for financial success. A good coach has knowledge of the game, sets goals for the team, and creates a strategy, which can be critical to achieving success both on and off the pitch. And when it comes to your financial life, having a relationship with a good advisor can be just as valuable to help you plan and meet your goals. Having the confidence that you're strong enough to play every minute as hard as the first gives you the best possibility to succeed during a match. And being financially fit gives you the ability to tackle opportunities and live life with confidence, knowing that if the unexpected happens, you're protected. Rugby and life insurance. They're closer than you think. Find out more at penmutual.com/rugby.
You know commitment. You know preparation. You know the game plan. You know exhilaration. You know rugby. And when you want to try something new, when the unexpected happens, when you want to move on up, and when you're ready to retire, we'll be there because we know life. The Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company, your game plan for insuring life.
We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
What's going on? All right, we're back today. Pack Coast on the right in the maroon and yellow. South on the left, and it's gray and red. Score is 7-all as Michael Tumasime gets us restarted. Tumasime's high hanger looking for Colin O'Neill, but it finds Stephen Wagner, who kicks it immediately to touch. That's going to be a great return for the Pack Coast Grizzlies.
By Pacific Northwest.
Pack Coast going with a 4-man line out here. Martinez looking for his tight head, Suafi Tui, and finding him. Tui rumbling for meters. Now back inside looking for 6. Mike O'Terre to Tumanako Tui. Tumanako Tui looks like he's almost in. Ball has to go back to Matthew Michaud. Drive forward there by Isaac Carroll. Carroll looks like he's almost in goal, but Martinez digging that ball out. Martinez diving in. Try time. Gabriel Martinez.
Try by Gabriel Martinez for Pacific Northwest.
David Martinez in his second year here from Miracosta Community College, and here we see him pick up and then go to dive in. Just great work, great insight by Martinez there. Martinez looking for, this is his second year here. This is first year starting as a scrum half, being behind, like I said, CJ Ferrigno last year. Ferrigno's now moved on, piloting the big boats into the Houston Ship Channel through the Galveston Bay. That's pretty impressive work. If you've ever seen it done, go online and look up pilots boarding a ship at sea. And you know that's a tough man's work. Michael Tumasime lining up his kick. It looks like it's through. Sticks are up.
And the conversion is good.
Scores 14-7.
Michael Tumasime.
Favor of the Pack Coast Grizzlies.
That brings the score in favor of Pacific Northwest. 14-7 over the South.
Tumasime, of course, at Cal Maritime Academy. You know, talking to that young man last year, listening to his dreams, he wants to go, he's getting an engineering degree so he can go back to his home country of Uganda and basically build infrastructure and systems so that the country can improve and move forward. So very impressive from a young man like that. Colin O'Neill coming off now, and Daniel Williams coming on.
Coming in for O'Neill.
Odell.
For Odell coming on.
Kick not 10 meters. Pack Coast has asked for a scrum center. Again, when that kick doesn't go 10 meters, folks, the receiving team has 3 options. They can take a scrum at center, they can take a line out at center, or they can have the kick redone. Most of the times, the most advantageous is the scrum center. unless you're not winning scrums that day and you are winning your lineouts. Martinez here with the put in. Tamer Okade has come in at scrum half for the South. Now Mickey Miller at 8. Gives out to Martinez. Martinez is through. Martinez stepping inside. Oh, and just brilliant work by Stephen Wagner to bring Martinez down, and Martinez does not release the ball. But Gabriel Martinez got a taste of that end goal there, and he wants it. Here we go, looking at this again. As you can see, he pats Mickey Miller. He's going to have the put in here. Let Mickey Miller know it's your ball now. Miller puts it away, puts Gabriel Martinez through. That was a great run by Martinez.
Pacific Northwest.
Pacific Northwest with the ball again. Tumasimi stepping through. Tumasimi getting tackled up. Nobody maintains a hold on him, so he continues going forward. And now he's finally tackled. Martinez outside, gets it to Santiago. Santiago, so hard to tackle. Santiago to Julius Williams. Williams gets tackled. Martinez trying to clean it up. Looking for clean ball. He can't get it, so Suafi Tui is in there. And that's Suafi Tui with the score. His scrum half was stuck in, and Tui picks the ball up at scrum half and takes it in.
Suafi Tui, number 3, scores for Pacific Northwest.
See here, ball's taken in. Gabriel Martinez gets tackled up, driven back into the contact area. Suafi Tui seeing the hole to the left, knowing those two guys can't stop him. All he needs is 3 steps, and that is what we call the Samoan sidestep in rugby. Tumasimi. With the conversion attempt. Tumasimi's kick is up. He's curved it, but it's just slid off the left goalpost. No good. The score is 19-7.
Conversion attempt by Tumasimi is missed. The score is in favor of Pacific Coast, 19-7 over the South.
Get rid of that gob of plastic in your mouth and play with Impact. Impact custom mouth guards fit perfectly because they're crafted from an exact impression of your teeth. Use special code NSCRO at impactmouthguards.com and save 10% instantly. Restart there by Swallow. Excuse me, Swallow. Swallow out of University of New Orleans. Tumasimi. Little dink over the head of Trevor Brooks. And that's not something that usually happens. Brooks trying to stay in. Does a little dance. Feeds back to Greenslade. And Greenslade does not recover that easily. Now it's being picked up by Jonah Wolf. Wolf stepping into this game and wanting to make a mark. Driving forward. Rolls right up into the arms of Donald Causey back on the field after undergoing a little check. Tumasimi finds Joy Caver. Caver trying to find in goal there. Now O'Terre cleans it up. Wolf has the ball out. Wolf looks to have stepped into scrum half for Martinez. He's in at scrum half now. Tumasimi trying to dig it out. He gets it out to Oter. Oter slings it wide. And there's Danon Matthews on the outside, feeding out to Jacob Jenkins. Excuse me. Yes, that's Jacob Jenkins out wide.
Ball goes to touch. It will be a thrown at the lineup for the South.
Jenkins taking the touch. But there's a penalty, or knock-on advantage being played. It was not
earlier penalty was called.
Going to come back to the knock-on by the South. Give a scrum to Pac Coast.
We have a knock-on by the South. Scrum, Pacific Coast put in.
Switch roles.
SaberCats.
Scrum here to Pac Coast. Jonah Wolf has to put in. Mickey Miller taking it forward. Mickey Miller, try time on the 8-man take. Brilliant work by the inside center, stepping into 8-man.
And that's another
We're going to have another look at that.
For Pacific Coast.
That's the 4th try of the day for Pac Coast. You look here, it's just a simple 8-man take. Mid-South trying to give him a little respect because they saw what Martinez did to him when Miller passed out last time. The ball's in. Wolf says it's good to go. And all Wolf has to do is stay on his backside. Miller, 3 steps and fall, and he's got a try. Bringing that score 24-7 in favor of the Pac Coast Grizzlies. Tumasimi's curve kick goes a little bit to the outside that time, no good. Are you looking to build a career that can make a positive difference in the lives of others? Team up with Penn Mutual and give it a try at PennMutual.com/rugby. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
Guaranteed to ensure life.
Taylor Swallow with the restart again. Tries to make it deep. Goes into Jonah Wolf's hands. Scrum half gets it outside and is calling for help. He wants a tack on the inside. But he puts it over. Puts Brockett under pressure, and Brockett is brought down hard by Angel Rodriguez. Counterattack from Pac Coast is brutal here, and they picked it up. Turnover's good, says Drew Lowe. And now it's out to Mickey Miller. Miller making meters inside South Territory. Tumasimi with a little grubber kick. He's got room. All somebody needs to do is fall on it. And it looks like Jacob Jenkins with the try.
And it's a try for Pacific Coast. Number 14, Jacob Jenkins, scoring the try.
Here we go with a look at this little dink by Tumasimi. And this is something he did last year to put Darrell Williams through a couple of times. Tumasimi here puts it through into the corner. He's got deep try zones here. Knows that he got speed on the outside. Jenkins in just to fall on it. Brilliant stuff by the fly half and winger. 29-7 is the score, with Tumasimi's kick to follow. It's not enough. It's to the right.
Unfortunately, Tumasimi's conversion attempt was missed. The score is now 29-7, though, in favor of Pacific Coast. Hey, listen, fans. We have concessions now open by the restrooms at AVEVA Stadium. So if you need to get something to drink, something to eat, just walk right on over to AVEVA. Go to the stadium next to the restrooms and get something to eat or drink.
Jonah Wolf again, taking it up. Knocked on there
And we have a knock on
by John
Pacific Coast.
Gabla.
We will have a scrum. South put in.
And referee's time is on as some changes are made.
Coming on for Pacific Coast, number 25, John Eddington.
Eddington coming on for Tumasimi. Tumasimi seemingly has made his mark on the match.
Tumasimi will be coming off for Pacific Coast.
Gabla out of Sonoma State University has stepped in to play flanker. And Santiago has moved into the fly half position in place of Tumasimi. Put in by Alcati. And Pacific Coast is driven over and got that Mickey Miller outside to Wolf. Wolf, show and go from Wolf. Back to the inside, but he's already stepped to touch.
Number 16, Jonah Wolf on a hard run, but goes to touch.
Wolf looking back inside for Dalvin Jamal Milton,
We'll
another
have a
gentleman
line-out
who's
throw-in
in his second
by
year as an all-star. And Wolf knew where to put it, but just bounced off somebody else's hand and went forward. He had already stepped into touch. Wolf's another Cal Maritime University product. Oh, Vince Gilbert outside to Dennis Weaver. Weaver has given up possession and ball's gone to touch.
Power run there, moving the ball forward. Ball taken a touch by Pacific Coast. Another throw-in for the South.
Back Coast here with the throw-in. South takes it. Swallow out to Elder. Elder outside to DC Carroll. DC Carroll's a danger man. He slides around the outside. Carroll brought down out wide by Jacob Jenkins. Looks like. Now, Tamer Elkadi delivering the ball. Carroll again. Carroll outside to his number 12, Daniel Williams. Now slid out far to Justin Williams, but Pat Coast was already determined to be offsides.
High tackle.
It's 87 degrees out here and a nice Chamber of Commerce day, folks, but you wouldn't know it with this 15-mile-an-hour breeze in the wind that's hitting us from the southeast. That Gulf breeze coming in and really wreaking havoc on some of the kicks and passes today out there. You don't want to try and pass a bridge pass out here in this wind. It's probably not going to hand. Goes up high. It's got to be taken by and Drew Lowe is going to have some words with somebody here. Mickey Miller's taken over the captaincy since Tumasimi stepped off. He's making sure there's a warning as to what he saw there. Second dangerous tackle in a row. Hands in. And knock on produces no advantage for the Pac Coast.
Knock on scrum will be put in by Pacific Coast.
Can't tell if Ben Saunders has the ball or not. Scrum here to Pac Coast. Jonah Wolf getting ready to put it in. Jonah Wolf, another Cal Maritime Academy product. Strong rugby program they've got there at Cal Maritime Academy. Drew Lowe resetting the scrum, wanting to get those shoulders square. He's got some new members of the scrum, and he's not seeing what he wants from the south. Says they're driving up, and so he's going to have give a free kick to the Pacific Coast.
Referee Drew Lowe not liking what he sees in the scrum.
Bit of a break here as the Pac Coast decides they don't want to kick, they want to scrum again.
Pacific Coast has requested to scrum.
Okay. Another Pac Coast put in at the scrum. Ball straight to the back. Mickey Miller out to Wolf. Wolf looks to Jenkins. Jenkins going through tackles, finds Wolf. Wolf tackled from behind by, almost looked like Nita, but not tall enough. Driving through now. Mickey Miller, captain. Wolf with the dart out. Santiago. Santiago back inside. Can't find Rodriguez. And Trevor Brooks comes up with the ball. Dennis Weaver now. Weaver to Gilbert, but no advantage gained, says Drew Lowe. We're going to come back for the scrum. Life insurance have to do with rugby. With solid preparation, coaching, and fitness, the Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company can help you meet your goals and tackle the financial opportunities and challenges life throws at you. Check us out at PennMutual.com/rugby. Penn Mutual, your game plan for insuring life. Solid drive here by the Pac Coast. Goes straight out the tunnel, though. Trevor Brooks picks it up. Gabla trying to run him down from behind. Not happening there. Going into touch.
Trevor Brooks brought the touch. We'll have a throw in at the lineout for Pacific Coast.
Ball's out. Swallow now. Elder Elder out to Carroll. Carroll catches it flat-footed, and he's met up hard by David Onyango with a great tackle by Onyango. South being bet behind the line. And South going through. Pass back right into the hands of Matt Cornish, who was considered offside by referee Drew Lowe.
Offside. Pacific Coast penalty to the South.
Odell going back on for Big Mr. Cody Colin Odell going on for Cody
Odell
Lindsay.
is now coming back in, number 30, and blocked.
Cody Lindsay. Nice take. Fernandez back in for the South. He's trying to find a way through, and it's blocked up by a line of Grizzlies. Moofy tackled up by Angel Rodriguez. Rodriguez has just been everywhere today once he walked onto the
High
field.
tackle. Penalty to the South.
Dangerous tackle called from what looks like Alex Treat. Wynn took that ball and did not treat it well for the South. They got a line out about 5 meters ahead of where they took the penalty at. Weaver lining up his team. And taken up front by Vince Gilbert. He slings it out the backside. Finds Daniel Williams, who's immediately tackled. Now Fernandez looking for a Colin Odell. Odell driving forward. He's still on his feet, but it's been taken away from him by Matt Cornish. Wolf trying to kick it to touch, and that is the game, folks. Score is
All right, fans, that is
29-7 in favor of the Pacific Coast Grizzlies.
Pacific Coast wins.
Don't go anywhere. The next match is New England or Northeast against the Mid-South.
You know commitment. You know preparation. You know the game plan. You know exhilaration. You know rugby. And when you want to try something new, when the unexpected happens, when you want to move on up, and when you're ready to retire, we'll be there because we know life. The Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company, your game plan for insuring life.
And Northeast driving ahead with the pickup. Knocked on at the back of the scrum by the Northeast scrum half. Looks to be Nate Tozzi. Nope, Tozzi is not in the scrum half at that point.
How you doing up there? I'm doing good, but I'm having a lot of trouble seeing with the surface right now. Oh, that? Yeah. I need sunglasses.
Put in by LoneStar. Kevin Reed has it out. Jordan Stanley slipping a tackle. And Martell trying to steal the ball from him as he wraps him up. Can't do it. Reed now. Looking to Snicken. Lucas Snicken with the step. Dives forward. Reed again. Got numbers to the left if he wants to use them. Now Escajeda. Signorelli drops the ball and Northeast is there to grab it up. Beautiful pickup by James Comerford. Had Davidovitz on his outside. And Tozzi there to pick up. But Tozzi knocked on as he was trying to pick up a
We have a knock on
50-50 pass to Davidovitz.
From LoneStar put in.
Comerford coming up at pace on the outside. Just looked wonderful there. That was some great stuff. We're going to see again that link up. It's great stuff from the Northeast here. They link up outside. Flanker running through. Comerford coming up. Lets him know he's there. Everybody else is looking inside. They don't see Comerford coming. Reed with the put in, but early push there by Northeast, and Drew Lowe whistled it up before it became a penalty.
Kevin Reed putting the ball in. And scrum half for LoneStar. We're going to have a reset of the scrum. Still LoneStar is put in.
Reed with it in. Northeast giving a good drive. LoneStar keeping the scrum together, though, somewhat. Now out wide. Berger picks it up and keeps it cleanly, but he's lost it forward in the tackle by Martell. Back inside comes Davidovitz. Now Zachary Noto. But penalty called on Northeast.
Penalty.
Not rolling away at the tackle.
Obstruction.
Escajeda with a high hanger downfield. It stays in and gets picked up. Now Comerford driving it, going forward. Kyle O'Connor, Comerford staying on the outside. Benjamin Brissett driving forward, getting over the 10-meter line and into LoneStar territory. Miller outside. Finds Cochran. Cochran kicks ahead. Jordan picks it up. He breaks 2 tackles. He breaks 3. He's dancing through outside to one of his favorite folks, DeMarcus Cobb, and Cobb is taking the touch. Actually, that's Vincent Whetstone.
We're going to have a throw in at the line out for Northeast.
It's Vincent Whetstone taking the touch, Cobb's on the other side. Northeast taking their time. Dollar Hill to be throwing in again. Fidovitz knocks it back into Giachi's hands. Giachi with a nice grab, cleaning up the spoiled ball. Driving forward is Brad Oliviero. Oliviero looming large in the last game, but LoneStar has stolen this ball. Reed outside quickly, going to Jordan's hands. Jordan gets it to Link Earnard. Daniel Rodriguez passing it outside to Signorelli, and that was a dangerous tackle on Signorelli by Giachi.
LoneStar.
Escada outside to Snicken. Snicken, powerful ball carrier today. Several carries, several meters. He's doing a real good job at number 4 position for LoneStar. Kevin Reed. You're not Stanley coming into the line, making it look like it was going to Switzenberg, but Stanley steps into the line and takes it at pace. It was all Northeastern could do to step in and close that gap on him. Reed looking for Signorelli again. Signorelli swung around. He gets right back up. Makes some time and space for his support to get there. Now Rodriguez coming in at pace, making the gain line. That's on Link Earnard stepping inside of Cumberford for a try time for LoneStar.
And it's a try by number 6, Link Earnard.
That was some great play there by LoneStar. As we see it come across. Now Earnard with the ball, and Earnard steps inside of Cumberford, and he's got in eat for an easy try. Escajeda looking for the extras now. Go Play Sports Tours offers the world's best international training programs that combine the thrill of playing at the highest level with rugby culture exchange programs for all levels and budgets. For more information, contact Go Play Sports Tours at goplaytours.com. Go Play Sports Tours is a division of ACIS and an NSCRO travel partner. Escada's kick is to the left. No good.
Just a bit outside.
Scores 5-0.
The score right now is in favor of LoneStar, 5-0.
Miller with the restart here. It's a driver, bounces up into Switzenberg's hands. He swings it out immediately to Jordan Stanley. Stanley, with the step and the through. He gets wrapped up, he spins. He breaks the tackle. Finally, somebody gets in front of him and
Jordan Stanley on the long run
gets treated nasty for it. That was Kyle O'Connor trying to stop him while Martell wrapped him up, and O'Connor got the worst of that hit. Now outside to the try scorer, Earnard. Earnard looking back inside, and it's knocked into touch by Tazi.
Ball knocked into touch.
See this ball come off to the
left.
left. Spins outside. Out to Earnard. Earnard looking back inside, and as he makes this back inside, Tazi knocks it into touch. Scrum time on the knock-on into touch. LoneStar, instead of taking the line out there, they took the scrum. A knock-on into touch, you can take either a scrum or a line out. LoneStar is presented with the choice. Escajeda takes a step inside. Gets just a little past Gash Glider and makes a meter. Snicking. Palmer with a bobble, but he wraps it up. Makes a meter out of that one. Now outside to Signorelli again. And knocked on by Signorelli.
Knock on LoneStar. We're going to have a strong. It will be Northeast put in.
Coming off is Kyle O'Connor after taking that hard hit by Stanley. Going on for him. Number 16, Josh Sinat, looks like. Nope, number 14, excuse me. Shane O'Neill going on into the scrum half position. Going through the middle, Killian Miller looks for Martell. Martell can't handle the 50-50 pass. Now, LoneStar with it. Berger driving forward. Ruck by LoneStar results in a Tyler Hill penalty for diving over.
Diving in the ruck.
Now Snickin driving forward. He takes Martell and gives him the fend off. Switzenberg outside to Stanley. Stanley still not going down. Finally, O'Neill brings Stanley to ground. Stanley's made 5 meters out of it, though. Reed spinning out. They've got numbers out to the left if they use it. Palmer this time with the carry and the meters. Jose Alaman out to Escato inside. Cobb's there to support. Reed out to Rodriguez. It's knocked on. And Northeast picks up. Knock on advantage for the Northeast. Miller kicks downfield and into touch. He's from behind the 22. LoneStar getting a line out inside Northeast territory.
Going to be a throw at the line out for LoneStar. Waiting for the referee.
Okay. Line out here to LoneStar. Attacking inside Northeast territory. Bobbled up but picked up. It's still clean ball, but it is knocked forward by Rodriguez in the tackle. Giacchi out to Martell, it looks like. Actually, that's Benjamin Bissett. Miller stepping through the gap. Miller over the top to Cochran. Cochran tries to one-hand it and knocks it on. Just can't make those 50-50 over the head passes. You see how Giacchi gets it outside, drives forward. Nice little step through the gap by Miller, but his pass to the outside is just a bit risky. And Cochran can't bring it to hand. Got to be careful on those over-the-shoulder passes. A lot of times they look a lot more forward than they should be. And sometimes they definitely are easy to go forward.
From Northeast Pudding.
Tazi with clean ball out to Miller. Miller driving forward. He's got it to Martell, who goes into tackle. Down Miller again. Miller outside the Gash Glider. Gash Glider stepping through. It's going to take 3 to bring him down. Tazi buying a little time, getting into Martell. Martell seeing space. Martell stepping through, but Reed has to bring him down on the cover tackle. Tazi again, stepping through. That's Giachi now with the ball. Miller. Arm tackles, not bringing him to ground. Now, Oliviero stepping through. Tazi, oh! Brought down hard by Switzenberg. Now Miller at pace. Near the goal line. Outside to Tyler Hill. Hill's got his props with him. Clean out. Tazi outside. Finds O'Neal. O'Neal trying to spin through. That's Gash Glider there. Gash Glider in. Try time to Northeast Rhinos. Matthew Gash Glider is the scorer to number 7.
Number 7, Matthew Gash Glider scores the try for Northeast.
Here's the try again. Outside. It's got O'Neal spinning out, seeing Gash Glider right there on his hip. Gives the ball to the big man. He steps over and dots it down. Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company is proud to be a top sponsor of NSCRO and the NSCRO All-Stars. Learn how Penn Mutual can help you live life with confidence by visiting PennMutual.com/rugby. Penn Mutual, your game plan for life. Conversion attempt here by Miller. It's got the direction. It's got the distance. It's got the flags up. And the score's now 7
And Gilliam Miller
to 5
gets the conversion,
in favor
bringing the score in favor
of
of
the
Northeast, 7
Northeast.
to 5.
Back at it. Out to the big man, Davidovich, driving forward. Diving over and hands in at the same time on the
Finley,
call.
hands in the ruck.
Miller with the kick, but it doesn't go far. The wind catches it. He's got line out at the 10-meter inside their own territory. Tyler Hill with the throw in. Nice take by Noto. Into the middle. Benjamin Bissett with a great call. Takes it at pace. Miller outside. Finds looks like a forward pass is the call.
Forward pass called. We're going to have a scrum. It will be LoneStar.
He's got the line out here. And you see coming through the middle You look on the inside, Brissett calling for it now and getting ball at pace, cuts through the hole. Nice angle by the young man there. Second year in the All-Stars for him. Brissett out of Salve Regina University. And that scrum gets blown up. Brissett there, or Davidovitz, excuse me, gives the feed outside. And we've got some necks hurting out there. And Palmer is down, as well as some other players. So we're going to take a break here.
Need ambulance? Yeah, got it.
Oh, that's not. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, make sure you didn't get on camera. Oh, shit. Good.
Creating a strategic game plan in rugby is key to winning. A sevens match can change in an instance, so you need to have a strong defense, solid offense, and the flexibility to move between the two. It's the same for finding success in your financial life, whatever that means to you. Setting up a game plan that can help you tackle life is crucial for financial success. A good coach has knowledge of the game, sets goals for the team, and creates a strategy, which can be critical to achieving success both on and off the pitch. And when it comes to your financial life, having a relationship with a good advisor can be just as valuable to help you plan and meet your goals. Having the confidence that you're strong enough to play every minute as hard as the first gives you the best possibility to succeed during a match. And being financially fit gives you the ability to tackle opportunities and live life with confidence, knowing that if the unexpected happens, you're protected. Rugby and life insurance, they're closer than you think. Find out more at Penn.
You know commitment. You know preparation. You know the game plan. You know exhilaration. You know rugby. And when you want to try something new, when the unexpected happens, when you want to move on up, and when you're ready to retire. We'll be there because we know life. The Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company, your game plan for insuring life.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game. In our game,
life insurance have to do with rugby? More than you might think. Creating a strategic game plan in rugby is key to winning. A sevens match can change in an instance, so you need to have a strong defense, solid offense, and the flexibility to move between the two. It's the same for finding success in your financial life, whatever that means to you. Setting up a game plan that can help you tackle life is crucial for financial success. A good coach has knowledge of the game, sets goals for the team, and creates a strategy, which can be critical to achieving success both on and off the pitch. And when it comes to your financial life, having a relationship with a good advisor can be just as valuable to help you plan and meet your goals. Having the confidence that you're strong enough to play every minute as hard as the first gives you the best possibility to succeed during a match. And being financially fit gives you the ability to tackle opportunities and live life with confidence, knowing that if the unexpected happens, you're protected. Rugby and life insurance, they're closer than you think. Find out more at pennmutual.com/rugby.
Play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game. In our game,
You know commitment. You know preparation. You know the game plan. You know exhilaration. You know Rugby. And when you want to try something new, when the unexpected happens, when you want to move on up, and when you're ready to retire, we'll be there because we know life. The Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company, your game plan for insuring life.
What does life insurance have to do with rugby? More than you might think. Creating a strategic game plan in rugby is key to winning. A sevens match can change in an instance, so you need to have a strong defense, solid offense, and the flexibility to move between the two. It's the same for finding success in your financial life, whatever that means to you. Setting up a game plan that can help you tackle life is crucial for financial success. A good coach has knowledge of the game, sets goals for the team, and creates a strategy, which can be critical to achieving success both on and off the pitch. And when it comes to your financial life, having a relationship with a good advisor can be just as valuable to help you plan and meet your goals. Having the confidence that you're strong enough to play every minute as hard as the first gives you the best possibility to succeed during a match. And being financially fit gives you the ability to tackle opportunities and live life with confidence, knowing that if the unexpected happens, you're protected. Rugby and life insurance, they're closer than you think. Find out more at pennmutual.com/rugby.
Play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game. In our game, we play with our hearts.
You know commitment. You know preparation. You know the game plan. You know exhilaration. You know rugby. And when you want to try something new, when the unexpected happens, when you want to move on up, and when you're ready to retire, we'll be there because we know life. The Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company, your game plan for insuring life.
What does life insurance have to do with rugby? More than you might think. Creating a strategic game plan in rugby is key to winning. A sevens match can change in an instance, so you need to have a strong defense, solid offense, and the flexibility to move between the two. It's the same for finding success in your financial life, whatever that means to you. Setting up a game plan that can help you tackle life is crucial for financial success. A good coach has knowledge of the game, sets goals for the team, and creates a strategy, which can be critical to achieving success both on and off the pitch. And when it comes to your financial life, having a relationship with a good advisor can be just as valuable to help you plan and meet your goals. Having the confidence that you're strong enough to play every minute as hard as the first gives you the best possibility to succeed during a match. And being financially fit gives you the ability to tackle opportunities and live life with confidence, knowing that if the unexpected happens, you're protected. Rugby and life insurance. They're closer than you think. Find out more at pennmutual.com/rugby.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game. In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game. In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
All right, and we're back here at AVEVA Rugby Complex in Houston, Texas. 2019 NSCRO All-Stars. The match here between the Northeast Rhinos and LoneStar will resume. We had a little bit of a break for a medical reason as Brad Brissett, the 6'4" Northeast, was taken off the field. And on stretcher, he's being taken over to ambulance now. No word on his situation, so if you're wondering what's going on, you have to hear that from the coaches themselves at the Northeast. Sorry about that. Going to restart the match with a scrum to the Northeast, over on the left corner of the field, or right, the top right corner as you're looking at it, left corner as Northeast is looking at it. And here we go, we're back in action. Davidovitz with a strong carry. Tazi out, finds Miller. Miller to Martell. Martell looks to be in. Can't see what he's doing though. And that's a try by number 14, Shane O'Neill.
Number 14, Shane O'Neill scores the try for Northeast.
Here's the play again. Comes off Davidovitz. And it's out to Martell. Martell striking through. Gets the ball out to O'Neill. O'Neill slides in and dots down for the try right over the line. Miller looking to take the conversion right now. We've got about 2 minutes left in this first half, folks. And right now the score is 12-5 in favor of the Northeast with the conversion to come. He struck it well. He struck it very well. That's going to be another 2 points, making it 14-5 in favor of Northeast.
And Miller gets his conversion. It's now 14-5 in favor of Northeast.
Back on, and Miller driving forward for the Rhinos. Tazi out. Finds his number 3, Jeffrey Wood. Wood driving. Wood not wanting to go down. Wood finally getting the ground before he goes and touch. Tyler Hill now with a good drive. He's got a pod with him. Tazi now. Miller out to Martell. Martell to O'Neill. O'Neill gets a step through, makes a little bit of time and space for his forwards to come secure a ball with him. Tazi quickly picking up, getting knocked around. Miller stepping back to the inside where his forwards are. Giacchi and the gang's there. Now Oliveiro with a risky pass. Escojedo can't get there before Jeffrey Wood picks it up and rumbles forward. Knock forward in the contact by Wood. It's going to be a scrum to LoneStar.
Knock on by Wood. We're going to have a scrum put in for LoneStar.
LoneStar with the put in at this one. Kevin Reed at scrum half. Captain Cesar Escojedo. Escajeda at 8-man. Played prop last year. Northeast with a good steal. Take. Davidovitz out. Finds Cochran. Cochran breaks the tackle. Gets brought down. Tazi picks up. Tries to sneak through, but Reed finds him. Martell there to ruck over. Now Giacci through. It makes about 5 meters. Now Miller skips outside. Finds O'Neal. O'Neal slips back inside. O'Neal outside. Finds Miller again. Miller trying to. And we should be near the end of the half. And that's the half, folks. 14-5 is the score to Northeastern Rhinos.
Well, folks,
Long half that was,
halftime.
as
Right
Benjamin
now,
Brissett had to be
Northeast
pulled
is
from the
leading
field
14-5
on a stretcher. The young man's off
over
seeing the
LoneStar.
ambulance and going to the doctor now. And we will be back in a few minutes with the second half of this match.
What does life insurance have to do with rugby? More than you might think. Creating a strategic game plan in rugby is key to winning. A sevens match can change in an instance, so you need to have a strong defense, solid offense, and the flexibility to move between the two. It's the same for finding success in your financial life, whatever that means to you. Setting up a game plan that can help you tackle life is crucial for financial success. A good coach has knowledge of the game, sets goals for the team, and creates a strategy, which can be critical to achieving success both on and off the pitch. And when it comes to your financial life, having a relationship with a good advisor can be just as valuable to help you plan and meet your goals. Having the confidence that you're strong enough to play every minute as hard as the first gives you the best possibility to succeed during a match. And being financially fit gives you the ability to tackle opportunities and live life with confidence, knowing that if the unexpected happens, you're protected. Rugby and life insurance. They're closer than you think. Find out more at penmutual.com/rugby.
Second half of Northeastern Rhinos versus LoneStar Rattlers. Rhinos on your right in yellow and blue, and the Rattlers on your left in white and blue. Rattlers are a mix of 5 different schools today. Kick back, and it goes past Travis Berger. Doesn't get touched, touch and goal. Oh, but Berger, somebody picks it up, and they're going to run it forward. That was Corbin McGowan running it forward. And knock on there is the call. First knock on is going to be played, and it's going to be a scrub to Northeastern. Northeastern's got to be happy about that result.
Good job. Hey, man. Oh, you got tired of watching rugby yet?
Vinovitz with the 8-man take, driving in. He's near the line, but LoneStar has made a solid drive. On that one, though, that's a try.
That's a try.
And it looks like it's from Killian Miller.
For Northeast.
You're going to see this here again. Davidovitz with the take. He comes off, drives to the middle.
Back on the board with another try.
Gets all the LoneStar Rattlers on the left side. Nobody on the right side. Ball quickly out to Miller. Miller is in for the try. Miller going to convert his own try here. He's got the score at 19-5 right now and wants to add the extras. He has the sticks up. It's 21-5 in favor of the Northeastern Rhinos. As the Rattlers come back.
21-5.
Coming back to the line. Escajeda talking to the ref, asking him a couple questions about what they're looking for. Wanting to make sure he gets some things right. Escajeda with the restart. Line drive. Looking for Giacchi. Giacchi's got it. He drives forward. He's slung down, but not after making a meter or two. Now Davidovich. He's lost it forward in contact, and that's LoneStar's ball there as referee Chris Pugh calls the knock on.
Knock on from LoneStar put in.
Put in by Reed now. Escajeda looking to take it and go with it. And he's knocked it on. Miller kicks it downfield. Sees Jordan Stanley playing up a little close. Cochran coming with speed. And that's been in, so it's into the end goal, so it should be a 22 drop.
Touch the ball down in the end goal. We're going
But
to
referee's time is on as Pugh talks to make sure that what he thought he saw is what he
having
saw.
this confirmed by the touch judge and referee.
A little bit of confusion there as to what's going to happen. Escajeda kicks it as long as he can. The wind picks it up. Tazi's under it. Tazi knocks it on.
Here's our Escajeda with the kick of the
Kevin Reed picks it up, but not before one of his teammates knocks it on as well. We're going to go back to the first knock on by Tazi.
Hey, man, you want a seat? No. I got other sit here. How's everything going? Yeah? I figured you'd be here. Seeing old friends and everybody. I'd have been here a lot earlier. I had to work. I had like 2 jobs that were starting up Tuesday. So I had to go do a little preliminary on one.
Scrum here by Northeastern's going to be gave up the knock on, so LoneStar gets a scrub. Northeastern with a good drive and almost lost. Escajeda cleans it up. Switzenberg now out to Berger. Berger knocks it on, and Northeastern's going to get the ball here in good field position for him. Preston Spear looking to come on for Northeastern. And Jed Greenberg running on for Chris Palmer for LoneStar.
Jed Greenberg is coming on for LoneStar.
Palmer putting in a good shift today. I don't know how you can see anything with all that hair in his face. I just call him Cousin Ed out here. Great return from Northeastern here. Straight back, Miller to pick it up. Ball's bobbled all over the place. And that's picked up by Cobb. DeMarcus Cobb running through. Doesn't get advantage for that knock on, though. Another scrum to Lone Star.
Even though DeMarcus Cobb had the ball, there was a knock on earlier by Northeast. We're going to have a scrum that will be Lone Star is put in.
What does life insurance have to do with rugby? Wow. With solid preparation, coaching, and fitness, the Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company can help you meet your goals and tackle the financial opportunities and challenges life throws at you. Check us out at PennMutual.com/rugby. Penn Mutual, your game plan for insuring life. Ball's out back of the scrum. Signorelli out to Switzenberg. Switzenberg with the iffy pass out to Berger, but it makes it. Jordan Stanley now in. Switzenberg's there to make it happen. Now Rodriguez driving forward. He gets tackled up. They try to, and the ball gets held up in there as Rodriguez does not let it through.
Penalty to Northeast.
And knocked on the quick tap by Matthew Gash Glider. So it's going to be a scrum to
Now we have a knock on by Northeast.
Lone Star. In the interim, Preston Spears come on for Northeast, and now they've got Josh Sinott, Matthew Stapleton, and Bradley Marston coming on, changing out the whole front row there.
We have some people coming on for Northeast. Number 22, Brad Marston. Number 17, Matthew Stapleton.
Ball stuck in the middle. Northeast takes it. Davidovitz out to Tazi. Tazi gives it to Miller. Miller finds O'Neal. O'Neal out to Preston Spear, the newcomer. Spears in goal, heading for center. Switzenberg closes him down, but he still gets the score by Preston Spear.
11, Preston Spear.
Here it is now. Spear around the outside. Nice little fin by Spear on Jordan Stanley to get that try in there. Not something you see. Stanley's been a machine on making tackles today. Scores now 26-5. As Miller lines up his kick. And he's been pretty metronomic this afternoon, even with the wind. And just as I say that, the commentator's curse takes him, and he slides one to the right. The score stays 26-5.
Score in favor of Northeast, 26-5.
Lone Star back to the line. A little bit of a dinger. Gets it up to Spear, the try scorer. He finds Martell. Martell driving forward. Excuse me, that was Bradley Marston. Now the replacement front row is getting their hands on the ball. Miller kicks it downfield, and it's straight in the touch. Out on the full. And that kick went out on the full. Miller had kicked it from a position in front of the 22. And in rugby, when you do that and he goes straight into touch, they're going to bring the line out back to the position you kicked it from and to the opposite team. Coming back now for the line out. Interesting that LoneStar was putting up their outside center in the lineup. Travis Berger. Northeastern with the ball now. Nope. Spin stolen by Snicken. Snicken has had a heck of a day so far for LoneStar. Reed out. Signorelli. Signorelli finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez knows one direction, and that's directly forward. Berger slipping through. Got support there in the tackle. Reed. Rodriguez. Rodriguez passes back to Davidovitz. Davidovitz taken down, and he's trying to get the ball back. Now Gash Glider brought down by Rodriguez. And it's some running rugby there. That's O'Neal. Made his way through. Jordan Stanley bringing him down. Shane O'Neal with a great run there for Northeastern. Miller goes to Noto. Now Marston trying to get in. We've got a big man, 18. Looks like Maxwell Cook with the try there.
And a try is scored.
Northeastern.
Like number 18, Charlie Monto.
That's good. After this try, 31-5 is the score. Miller's got the kick almost directly in front of the post. Straight through it goes.
Gilliam Miller's kick is good. And that brings the score in favor of Northeast. 33-5.
You know, and if you look at Miller and his kicking style, his straight-on kicking style, it kind of reminds you of old Tommy Dempsey from the NFL, who used to hold the NFL record for the longest kick. That straight-on style, toe on the ball. It's pretty interesting. You don't see that very much in rugby. Referee having a chat with the captains before coming back to the ball. A restart. Just wants tempers to flare down a little bit out there as they flare it up. It's a hot day and makes for some hot tempered rugby. Straight to Davidovitz. Shane O'Neal. He's already scored one try today. He's stepping through. Looks like his pace has slowed down. Jose Alleman was able to catch up with him. Now 19. That's Jacob Davis with the carry. He's not taken down. He's still driving forward. Makes a few meters off of it. And Kevin Reed is trying to pull it down. And I think that we're going to have a visit to the pocket as we see Daniel Rodriguez getting talked to by the referee. Here's the rundown coming back as O'Neal steps through. And it's dangerous tackle is the call on Daniel Rodriguez.
To Northeast for a high tackle.
And that run there, you can see the high tackle there.
Northeast is going to attempt for post.
Miller likes his chances from 30 meters out. As he lines that kickoff. Next Level Rugby is your production company for today. Nick here is my production director, and upstairs Liam Madigan Fried is our cameraman, and our gaffer Christopher Irving, the Cyclops man from here in Houston. And all of us together. I think I'm the only one that hasn't played NSCRO rugby in my life. So Miller's ball falls off the tee, and he just takes the drop kick. And out comes Joshua Smith with a run.
Ball's back in play.
Reed now. Signorelli spins outside, finds Snitkin. Snitkin driving forward. He's knocked down. Signorelli again. Spins out to Jordan. Stanley steps through. Stanley got one to beat. He steps to the outside, and he completely dust him. He's got Comerford coming and cover tackle, and finds Travis Berger right there in support. Comerford brings him down, but Berger was there, and Berger scores the try.
Berger who scored the try.
That was absolutely beautiful. We are going to have a relook at that.
On the long run.
Signorelli, look at Stanley, steps to the outside, just dust his opposite number. Comerford's coming with the cover tackle. He almost makes it, but Berger is there in support to take the go home pass. Back inside. There's a tackle there. Berger's right there with him. And folks, that is why we call it support play. Got to be there on their hip. Even if they're outrunning you, in that case, Berger was being outrun tremendously by Stanley. That's probably happened all season long to him, but he stayed with him, kept running, and was right there when Stanley was able to give the ball. And now it brings the score 33-12. Still in favor of Northeastern.
The time is Northeast 33, LoneStar 12.
We're not in it. Stanley now with the ball inside the 22, spins it out wide to Escajeda. Escajeda with the show and go outside to Berger, the try scorer. Berger, Snitkin drops the ball, and it comes up in Shane O'Neal's hands. O'Neal's tackled for his troubles. Now Bradley Marston with the carry. Marston still not getting knocked to the ground, and he makes a forward pass as he puts it up for Maxwell Cook. (33-12) is the score.
Kevin. How much time?
DeMarcus Cobb coming on for an injured Signorelli. Signorelli coming off the other side of the pitch as ATs go over to see him.
Yeah, no, they know to go.
Okay.
We should have had hair color when the guy was hurt. We stopped that. Tomorrow we get this. We texted Jeremy a text about you. He was saying about us not being there. Jeremy asked him if he was anything not being there. And then he said we go for 130.
Escajeda with the ball, 8-man take, out to Reed. Reed stepping through.
Penalty, obstruction, penalty for Northeast.
That's Miller cutting through. He's got the ball in to Bradley Marston. Now out to Gash Glider. Gash Glider with the easy try, bringing the score 38-12.
Number 7, Matthew Gash Glider.
Yeah, see, I always want to say he's the ball. Now they said, you need a fire or you need a lamp.
Miller taking his time to set up. And that kick has got the sticks up, bringing it 40-12.
That brings the score in favor of the Northeast Rhinos, 39-12 over LoneStar.
And the touch judge is Yanni.
Restarts. A little bit of a line drive picked up by Marston. Excuse me. They don't have an 18 on the roster here, so not sure who that is, but that's number 18. Now Miller. Miller has it outside. Went a little long, got into Ben Conley's hands, and he was able to dish it out to somebody else to maintain some continuity there. Now Miller again. Back inside to Matthew Stapleton. Miller's going to chip kick ahead. He's got Stanley, pushes it right into his arms. But he had penalty advantage, and he was taking the chance on getting a nice little chip there.
We have a penalty.
Not rolling away is the penalty.
Northeast.
Nice little play by Miller. He knew the penalty advantage for the not rolling away was on, so he took the chance to chip ahead. Gash Glider with the tap and go. Gash Glider making it down 20 meters. Now Jacob Davis with the carry. He seems to get meters every time he touches the ball. Miller out to Ben Conley. Conley spreads it wide. Miller, show and go, back to the inside. Miller, stepping. Miller, oh, he puts the ball up and Stanley picks it up. And penalty is called. Tackling the man without the ball there. There's the Northeastern players.
LoneStar.
DeMarcus Cobb sends it outside. Finds Dustin Elizondo. Elizondo not been too much of a factor in the games today, but he's out there now. Reed. Cobb. Cobb out to Palmer. Palmer back in the game. Now Snitkin. Snitkin takes a couple of men to bring him down. Now Escajeda. Escajeda chips through. Looking for the chip. And Shane O'Neal with the tip in his hand is saved from a hard tackle. And that's the game, folks. 40-12 is the score.
That is the game.
And we thank you for watching.
Final score
Stay
is
here.
39-12.
We will be back with Mid-South
Northeast Rhinos
versus
over LoneStar Rattlers.
Pacific versus Pacific Coast versus Mid-South. All right, we're back here. The last game of the day. NSCRO All-Stars. Mid-South kicking off in the red, white, and blue on the left. On the right, to maroon and yellow on the left. The Grizzlies of the Pacific Coast. We are underway. Ball goes back a little bit, and the first Grizzlies brought down. That's Jacob Jenkins. Julius Williams over there, the number 11. Driving forward is Trevor Ulisny. Tumasimi back inside to his number 12, John Gray. And a little bit of a unwelcome pass from Jonah Wolf to Tumasimi. But somehow Santiago maintains possession and secures a little time and space for his mates to form up. Ulisny being tackled hard by the Mid-South players. And the exit strategy for the Grizzlies right now seems to be to run the ball. But Mid-South has the ball now, driving forward almost to the end goal. Drew Lowe looking. Ball's not in yet. Jack Bryan trying to dig that one out. There
We have a
was
knock on by
knock-on
Pacific
by-
Coast. We will have a scrum. It will be Mid-South put in.
Mid-South scrum here. Kelvin Lee in the number 8 jersey is at scrum half. Excuse me, he's out at wing. In at number 9 is Riley Cornelius. Excuse me. Riley Cornelius in at number 9 for the Mid-South. Mid-South has their big tank of a runner, their number 8 in the number 1 jersey, Simi Moala. The ball is entangled. Moala picks up, but it's whistled up already as Ulisni wraps up Moala. Another scrum, this time to Pacific Coast Grizzlies. Nope. Still to the Mid-South. A bit difficult to see with scrum halves moving around as they are out there. It doesn't seem like it's settled up. Ball's loose. Moala trying to pick it up, and he gets treated by Joey Caver for his troubles. Tumasimi looking for an exit strategy. Tumasimi with a nice little dink down the field. And it's picked up by Greenslade. Greenslade coming back to the inside. Greenslade's brought down by John Gray. Will Arnold on the tackle of Greenslade there. Now Cornelius gets it back to Jack Bryan. Bryan kicks it downfield. Oh, nicely picked up by Brendan Vaught. Vaught getting stopped though, and still driving forward. Solid tackle by wow, that was something else by Tumanaka Tay. As he made a great tackle and got out and made the poach. Tumasimi now back to his forwards. Doesn't go to hand. And that's Mike O'Terre now making it step through. Mickey Miller out to Caver. Ulisni, big powerful man driving through. Jonah Wolf now to Tumasimi. Tumasimi stepping through. Tumasimi getting a couple meters out of it, driving his team forward. Wolf now. He tries to snipe the post, and the post is there to stop him. Tumasimi steps in the scrum half. Gives to his number 5, Tumanaka Tay. Now Mickey Miller looking to step through. He's in the number 8 jersey. Tumasimi kicks it ahead. And it's into touch.
And the ball goes to touch.
It's going to be going to LoneStar, but
we're going to have a throw in by Mid-South.
Solid kick on the ground, along the ground by Tumasimi to get down inside Mid-South territory. Ball's in and taken. Mickey Miller takes the steal, drives forward. Now Caver outside. Finds O'Terre. Driving through is Elisny. And it looks like Mid-South has picked up the ball. Riley Stone trying to drive forward, getting nowhere. And the Grizzlies are offsides.
We have an offsides against Pacific Coast. Mid-South ball in the penalty. And it will be Mid-South throw-in.
Line out coming with Arnold to throw in. Arnold looking right at Dylan Ferguson. Ferguson has it down and out to Cornelius. Cornelius has a tackle. Whoa! A little bit roughly taken as Logan Zampa picks up Riley Stone. It wasn't quite a tip tackle, but it was close. Bobble ball there in the backside, and nobody's gaining anything from that, so Drew Lowe calls it up to get to a scrum. Coming back to the scrum now with Jonah Wolf to put in.
Well, we have
He's got Mickey Miller back at 8-man. Mickey Miller started off as inside center in the last game until his 8-man Muti was taken out. And he's come in and started at 8 for this match. Away 14, and that is Jacob Jenkins in for the try for Pacific Coast. We're going to look at it again here
from Pacific Coast
as the ball comes out, and Jenkins just picks it up, the bobble ball, steps around the outside and spins back in for the try. Great run by Jenkins there, individual effort and all.
Tumasimi attempting the conversion. Just a bit outside.
Come on, boys, come on. All the attention's going this way. That's up to the ball. Ready? 3.
Thank you, Nigel.
Yes, sir. Come on, boys. Go work.
And the kick up. It goes back to Tumasimi, but it was knocked on before it got to him. Coming up on the scrum now, Cornelius about to put in. Drew Lowe being careful. We've had some dangerous scrums today, so he doesn't want that to happen again. Outside goes to Nick Cuddlebank. Cuddlebank delivers out, and ball's bobbling away. No good, says Drew Lowe. Forward pass, then a knock on. Pacific Coast is going to get the scrum.
Will be Mid-South put in.
Scrum coming. Jonah Wolf to put in for Pacific Coast Grizzlies. Wolf to Tumasime. His exit strategy is to run, and it's knocked on. And to tell you what, this has become a very sloppy game here at the end of this first half.
By Pacific Coast. Scrum. Mid-South put in.
Ref having to chat with the front rows. Get rid of that gob of plastic in your mouth and play with Impact. Impact custom mouth guards fit perfectly because they are crafted with an exact impression of your teeth. Use special code NSCRO at impactmouthguards.com and save 10% instantly. Cornelius has it back, pulls it out, gets it out to Jack Bryan. Bryan looking inside the green slate, but he's made a forward pass already.
Forward pass.
And we're back to another scrum.
Scrum. Pacific Coast put in.
So you need to get over there. Okay, so you want me to lean? Yeah, break down whatever you can with this. I'll throw it there and I'll head over there. Lean responsibility to get up in the front pocket. Okay. The 10, we're gonna have to take the 10, and then I've got 3 other people coming and breaking down the other. Okay, and I'll go through. Yeah. I know you.
And out comes Mickey Miller. He's wrapped up by Cornelius. Driving forward is number 5, Tumanakate. And now Ulisny. Powerful man at prop, can play lock. Last year he's given up the ball. Penalty advantage is on for Mid-South. And Mid-South drives forward. Grizzlies have not been tested like this much in these All-Star matches. Coming back for the penalty.
Penalty. Advantage called earlier. High tackle.
Mid-South wonders what to do. We're going to take a post or we're going to tap and drive. And looks like the Simi Moala having the ball in his hand. This is going to be a tap and go. Moala, well, we know he's not going to give up the ball. He's just going to take it himself and drive forward with that Samoan sidestep of his. Picked up. Now Bryan, nowhere to go. Bryan finds a way through a couple of Grizzlies somehow. Cornelius now comes to Stone. Riley Stone driving forward. Ian taken down for his effort. Cornelius out to Moala. Moala steps back inside. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks 2. He's tackled down by Wolf, who's very sure about his tackles. And now Stone driving forward and is taken back over the pile. Pacific Coast being stingy with their line speed. Leasney takes Spencer Parrish and slings him down. Leasney in much better shape than he was last year. Now Logan Zappa driving forward. And going to John Gray outside, finding Caver. And Caver is taken down and knocks on. We're going to look at this again.
Ball is knocked on by Pacific Coast. We will have a scrum, and it will be Mid-South put in.
As they come around the side, Caver gets the ball, and as he's tackled, he loses it right about the 50.
I'll send him a message right now. Hey, what I was going to say is I know you're going to be busy finding enough time. Hey, there will be some left in the jug down there too, so when you come down.
Put in now by Cornelius. Cornelius back. And it's kicked out. Moala picks it up. He's tackled up by O'Terra and Wolf. Now Mid-South trying to slip through, but that's not going anywhere. That's Brandon Vaught trying to get through. Now with the ball is Jacob Jenkins, the try scorer again. He's around the side. Jenkins with some pace. Finds his way in goal for another try for the Grizzlies.
Jacob Jenkins on the try for Pacific Coast.
That's two individual efforts for Jacob Jenkins, and here it is. Ball comes out into Jenkins' hands. He slips one tackle. He runs around another, and then he just outpaces the opposition going to in goal. Great run by Jenkins. You got to think he's become the danger man for the Grizzlies today on that outside. As Tumasime looks to take the conversion, Go Play Sports Tours offers the world's best international training programs that combine the thrill of playing at the highest level of rugby culture exchange programs for all levels and budgets. For more information, contact Go Play Sports Tours at goplaytours.com. Go Play Sports Tours is a division of ACIS and an NSCRO travel partner. Tumasimi's kick is up, but it's affected by the wind and not far enough.
Conversion is missed.
So it's still 10-0.
This brings the score in favor of Pacific Coast. 10-0 over Mid-South.
It's a high hanger, making it just 10 meters. And there's a penalty on for playing the man without the ball.
Penalty. Mid-South playing the man on Pacific Coast who did not have the ball. Penalty, Pacific Coast.
Tumasimi asks what they want, and Pacific Coast wants a scrum. Pacific Coast has had the better of Mid-South today in the scrums. They're looking to take advantage of that and get some go-forward ball to either Mickey Miller or out to Tumasimi and his forwards. Nice drive. Wolf has the ball out to Masimi. Masimi takes a step out, looks to Williams. And Miller now with the ball. Tackle just inside the 50. Now Otero to Elisny. Elisny, the hard man to bring down, but he's being driven forward by Simi Moala. Tumasimi trying to step through and go. It's picked up by LoneStar. Excuse me, Mid-South. Mid-South now. Cornelius looking for Stone. Stone meets stiff opposition in Otero. And Tay. Now picked up by Caver. Caver out to Miller. Miller stepping through straight. Ulisny's there to help him. Wolf kicking ahead. Nobody back there. And he knows it. Nobody wanted to pick that one up, but it was knocked on by Wolf as he tried to pick it up. So it's going to be a scrum to Mid-South.
This will be a scrum. Mid-South put in.
David Pratt. Greenslade, one of Mid-South's better players, coming off the field limping as Pratt goes on for him. Simiwala makes something out of nothing, then coughs it up. But there's a penalty advantage on as there was releasing the bind
Penalty
at the scrum. Kick to touch. Hits our cameraman.
Mid-South kicks to touch, attempting to kill the cameraman.
There are some folks in the Northeast who just say, dang, he missed. No-do goes up.
Oh, man. Wow.
That was a great knockback by Aldo McGrath.
Oh, yeah.
Miller picks it up. And Pacific Coast has possession. Wolf trying to direct his charges coming around. He finds Ulisny. Ulisny comes back inside to Tay. Tay back inside to his number 3. Ian Carroll. Ulisny with the loop there and the long run. Now Santiago. Santiago's through, and there's nothing in front of him, just a cover defense. And Santiago with a try.
Down the middle by number 13, Jeremy Santiago.
We're going to look at that again as Ulisny made a nice loop around his support player. Got out there, and then Santiago was just able to break away. Nobody back in the fullback position. David Pratt just come on the field. Greenslade stepped off, and it pays off for the Grizzlies. Tumasime lining up directly in front of the post. Tumasimi's kick is up. It has the sticks up. And that's a halftime Score is 17-0 in favor of Pacific
And
Coast
for the
Grizzlies.
CBs, conversion is good. This brings the score in favor of Pacific Coast, 17-0 over Mid-South.
What does life insurance have to do with rugby? More than you might think. Creating a strategic game plan in rugby is key to winning. A sevens match can change in an instance, so you need to have a strong defense, solid offense, and the flexibility to move between the two. It's the same for finding success in your financial life, whatever that means to you. Setting up a game plan that can help you tackle life is crucial for financial success. A good coach has knowledge of the game, sets goals for the team, and creates a strategy, which can be critical to achieving success both on and off the pitch. And when it comes to your financial life, having a relationship with a good advisor can be just as valuable to help you plan and meet your goals. Having the confidence that you're strong enough to play every minute as hard as the first gives you the best possibility to succeed during a match. And being financially fit gives you the ability to tackle opportunities and live life with confidence, knowing that if the unexpected happens, you're protected. Rugby and life insurance, they're closer than you think. Find out more at pennmutual.com/rugby.
play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game. In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we
Welcome back, rugby fans, to the 2019
All right, everybody.
NSCRO All-Star Tournament. It's the final half of today's last match between Pacific Coast and the Mid-South. Pacific Coast up
19-0. Take it back 17-0.
And as you heard our announcer say, Pacific Coast is up 17-0. Making some changes out there as number 17, John Gabla, comes on. Number 20, Matt Cornish, is on for Grizzlies. Tumasimi with the start of the match. Nice long kick down. And that is unfortunate. Josh Reynolds from the Mid-South had that ball in his hands and knocked it on. Did not bring it in.
Pacific Coast in the scrum.
Oh yeah, I bet it. That matter of fact, that does
Jonah Wolf now with the put in. Jonah Wolf now with the put in. Got Logan Zampa at 8-man, and Dana Matthews has stepped in back to hooker to replace their whole back row and put a hooker in so they can move their hooker to 8-man.
Oh, oh! Oh, sorry.
Drew Lowe trying to figure out exactly how he's going to set the scrum, letting those boys know. Didn't like what I saw last time. Let's do it again. Scrum this time to the mid-south. Cornelius putting in.
So you know.
And Simi Moala gets a step outside of O'Terre. He sets right back into Riley Cornelius. Cornelius stepping back inside, jigging and jagging. He tries to go through, but Gabla and others stop him.
Penalty mid-south.
And number 20 on the number 20, Matt Cornish, come off his feet at that line out, at that breakdown. Gives us a line out to the mid-south, just inside Grizzly territory. Throw in here to Dylan, going surely to Dylan Ferguson at the first jumper. He gets it out to Cornelius. Cornelius to Riley Stone. Stone driving forward. And it's been stolen by the Grizzlies. Wolf trying to get it out to Tay, and it goes through his hands into Gabla's hands, and then Tumasime finds a bit of space with Pratt asleep at the wheel, back in the back. Jenkins playing cover defense, making sure everybody stays flat. Great work there from the young man, Jeremy Santiago, with a driving tackle. And another counter ruck by the Grizzlies that comes up with possessions. Gabla, John Gabla, just running roughshod over people out there. Tumasime, Ulisni finds a hole. Ulisni, somehow, big man makes it 10, 15 meters through the hole. Wolf now to Tumasime. Tumasime chipping a go. Nobody over there. He's got Julius Williams on the outside, and Julius Williams is in to score a try.
And it's a try for Pacific Coast by number 11, Julius Williams.
And you got to give it to Tumasime here as he gets the ball right on the outside, sees nobody's back in that space, kicks ahead. Williams knows what's going on. He picks it up. Easy way to go in, score, try, get 5 points. All credit to Tumasime on seeing that space that was open. beautiful facility out here today. Tumasimi's kick is up, and he curves it into the pole, and it bounces through. 2 points.
Tumasimi's conversion
24-5
is
or
good.
24-0.
Folks, that brings the score in favor of Pacific Coast. 24-0 over Mid-South.
Mark my words, first, folks, that name, Michael Tumasimi, you're going to see him on the Ugandan national team sometime down the line. Coming on now, number 18, Dom Salvatierra, coming on for Tei. Nice high hanger there. Coming up, Gabla getting under it. Gabla, strong run. He doesn't stay down long. Got to take him by his shirt to barely get him down. And now, that was tripped up. Aldo McGrath looking for it. And McGrath almost threw, but he knocked it on in the contact.
We're going to have a scrum. It will be Mid-South footing.
Yeah. Tumasimi out there barking orders, making sure everybody knows where he wants them at. Strong drive. North Pacific Coast has got the ball out of there, but it's into Mid-South's hands. Mid-South rolling across here. Dalvin Jamal Milton out on the field for the Grizzlies now, and he was making moves across the field to make tackles.
Pacific Coast attempts a quick throw in. They're going to have a line out.
Dana and Matthews stepping in to take the throw-ins now. And it's out to Gabla. John Gabla to Tumasumi to Jamal Milton. Milton did not release the ball when he was down and touched. And that's a not 10 penalty. We're going to stop the ball right here. Drew Lowe wants to let Gabla or Jamal Milton know you cannot do that. Now Simi Moala taps and goes. We know what Moala is going to do. He's going to step and drive forward. He's got Will Arnold there with him. Mid-South have secured the ball for Cornelius. And now they come outside to Logan Johnson. Mid-South gives up the ball. Comes back inside as Eddington picks and drives. Eddington comes back around with a great clean out. Alex Treat there with the ball, making a run. Now, Zampa, the hooker turn 8-man in for the try from 30 meters out. Wow, that was just
Number
a great.
Logan Zampa.
That was just a great display of forwards.
Where number 2 scores the try for Pacific Coast.
Here we go, starting up with Treat going forward. He gives to Zampa. Zampa steps around the outside. Where does Zampa get that step from? Is that something they breed in California? Captain Beefheart. Best album ever.
And the conversion is good.
Yeah, he made
Folks, that
it.
brings
It's,
the score
it's
in
difficult
favor
music
of
to listen
Pacific
to, but
Coast.
when you all right, fans, we are back here. Mid-South down 31-0. Pacific Coast Grizzlies complete some control of this game. And looks like slow coming back, and Simi Mwala has the ball for the restart. Mwala kicks ahead. Finds Dom Salvatierra. Salvatierra passes outside. And ball's taken to touch by Salvatierra. Salvatierra looking like some tall timber out there amongst the rest of them. He definitely got a height advantage. Coming with the throw in now, Arnold finds Ferguson. Ferguson taps back, but doesn't find Cornelius. It's got to go to Riley Stone's hands. Stone tackle for his efforts. Cornelius has to dig it out with Moala. Moala kicking up and doesn't give him a good bounce. Goes right into the hands of Matt Michaud. Michaud out to Gabla, but that was forward pass. Judged. Gabriel Martinez back out on the field at scrum half. Now, looks like the Grizzlies have put in all of their reserves. Mid-South with the put in here. Simi Mwala trying to make a difference out there with his team. Mid-South just not playing together in this match. Stolen against the head by the Grizzlies. Gabriel Martinez slings it outside. And nice fin. Jamal Milton with the fin. And Jamal Milton again driving forward. He wants to make a difference here. Now McGrath. McGrath driving forward a meter. Martinez slings it outside, comes back inside, and it is stolen. And it's a dangerous tackle that Salvatierra makes on
ball played quickly by Mid-South.
Spencer Parrish.
Followed by another knockout.
Here's a look at that run.
Mid-South will have a scrum. Pacific Coast put in.
Coming off to the side by Jamal Milton. And he looks to get the fend right there, knocks his man down, gives it out to Julius Williams, and Williams coughs it up for the forward pass. Pacific Coast put in now. And is kicked through. And boring is the call on Petrelli.
Penalty to Pacific Coast.
Now Salvatierra. Now John Gabla. Gabla, just a strong runner. And that ball is scored.
And it is a try
By what looks like Salvatierra. That is Dom Salvatierra with the score there. Great work by the Grizzlies. Here's the play now. Gabla striking through. Salvatierra still there. Takes the ball, and he's in for the score. Gabriel Martinez taking the kick in place of Tumasimi. About 5 minutes left in the half here. Folks, be back tomorrow. We'll be here again. Another 5 games. Three games and 2 playoffs. No conversions made by Martinez.
Outside the score right now, Pacific Coast 36 and Mid-South 0.
Number 20, Justin Wright, coming onto the field for Mid-South. High hanger by Moala into Gabla's hands. Probably not who he wanted. Gabla pounding through, breaking 3 tackles, still on his feet, driving. Finally brought to ground. And Martinez gets good ball out to Dom Salvatierra. Salvatierra has the balls out to Angel Rodriguez. Rodriguez still on his feet. And now it's Matt Cornish driving downfield. Excuse me, that's not Cornish, that's Alex Treat. Treat up, ball's into the hands of Julius Williams now. Williams already got 1 try on his score sheet today. Look back at the run again here. Great run there by Salvatierra, then Rodriguez here, then Treat. Treat just blundering downfield. I mean, he's not a fast runner. He's a big man, and he is rolling thunder going down the field. Scrum here going to Mid-South. Nice drive by Pacific Coast Grizzlies. And ball's out. Cornelius, and he has to kick the touch. Folks, DBS Rugby Tours provides team with a unique way to see the world while simultaneously developing their rugby skills by delivering rugby tours to some of the world's greatest sporting destinations, while also organizing a trip that will strengthen team camaraderie, sharpen their skills on the field, and create a memorable experience. Visit dbssportstours.com for more information. Dana Matthews with the throw-in. Has McGrath as his main target. McGrath catches down to Martinez. Martinez out to Gablas. Gablas lets it go. And it's going to knock on.
Knock on. From put in. Mid-South.
Scrum here to Mid-South. Should be nearing the last plays of the day. Mid-South trying to get a drive, but they had turned their hips and bored in on Mid-South. Simi Moala tapping and going. Driving over. Making meters there. Now outside to Brian. Brian looking for some register, but referee's time here as he goes to look at, have a chat with the player about leaving his feet there.
Penalty. Mid-South.
No, dangerous tackle, excuse me.
Hey! We're almost there, boss. I know we're ready. I know.
Moala with the ball now. Driving forward, taking 4 or 5 to bring him down. Out to Brian. Brian out to Johnson. Johnson has it outside. It goes to Will Arnold. Arnold into touch. Is tackled into touch here.
Goes to touch. We're going to have a line-out throw-in. Pacific Coast.
A little bit of a chat between Lowe and Mr. Marty B. Throw in to Mid-South as it came off of a Grizzlies to go before it went into touch. Arnold's throw into Ferguson. Now Cornelius. John Messing takes the ball and is tackled up by Dana Matthews. And swung wide. Pratt looking for the ball, but has to get in to secure. Now Cornelius. Again, Brian. Brian trying to step. Brian trying to find something. And only meets John Gablas. And offsides has already been called.
Mid-South. Offside. Pacific Coast.
Tap and go by Cornelius. He gives to Moala. Moala taken down there by Dom Salvatierra. Cornelius looking to snipe the post. Can't find anything. Angel Rodriguez wraps him up. And we've got a Mid-South player down on the field. Gerard Ball looks like is on his knees. That's 21. That's Jack Bryan.
What just happened? Waiting for the result from the center rep.
Waiting for the electrician or someone like it. Got a man down.
ATs are on the field to see to Bryan. Looks like it's going to be a scrum to.
All right. We're going to have a scrum.
Going to be a scrum to Mid-South here as Jack Bryan comes off. That would leave, I think, Vince Duhigg to come on.
Nice round of applause. He's walking off the pitch.
And Duhigg here in the 16 jersey. And Mid-South somehow coughs the ball up out of there. They're 8-man. Stephen Walla taking it up. Cornelius on the ground now. Walla looking to take and go. He shows and goes, steps through, makes a meter. Grizzlies respect Walla's play from last year just as much as his former team does.
Penalty.
Offsides by the Grizzlies. And it may be 36-0 out here, but Mid-South. That is the game, folks. 36-0 is your score. We'll see you tomorrow morning,
Fans, thank you very
10
much.
a.m. for the rest of the 2019 NSCRO All-Stars Tournament. This has been Grant Cole with Next Level Rugby. We thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Once again,